Hello everyone, I hope you are doing good today. Now this video is gonna be about something different. I'm gonna be talking today about the importance of doing nothing. Nothing. Now this is very important for me because lately, if you don't know, I am keeping track of my minimalist process, but lately I've noticed that it's been hard for me to just be in silent, be like doing nothing, just like relax, take a nap, sleep, or meditate. So I once read an article about this. You need to sometimes get away from all the chaos, all the activities, and just focus on you, like get to know you, be a little bit of time, stay with you just maybe for a few minutes, 10, 20 minutes, even 30 minutes. But the importance of doing nothing, like I struggle a lot with my stuff, with having to organize, having to clean, or the stuff, just caring for my stuff, because that's the reason I want to be a minimalist. I feel like having a lot of stuff has caused a lot of trouble, and for me, I don't want to just keep everything, just put it in a closet and just hide it. For me, I have to try to organize, try to keep it nice. I just want to know where everything is. And the other day I read an article on the importance of doing nothing, and I was like, what do you mean nothing? And lately I've been doing like so much. I've been even like thinking, about like, okay, where am I gonna put this? How am I gonna organize the dresses I'm not using? How am I gonna store my books, my jewelry? So it's like a constant on and on and on and on struggle. I don't know how to say it, but I just felt that I was stressed out and I was not relaxed. It was just me like going and going and going, and I did start to feel kind of like bad. Even when I was trying to go to sleep at night, I would be thinking like, how am I gonna organize this? Where am I gonna put that? Or stuff like that. Like I was just not in peace. And those days that I couldn't sleep, I would just wake up and go to my closet and start to organize, and be like, I want to, even when I'm in my closet, I want to be in peace. I cannot see everything on the floor, or sometimes I'm like, okay, this is really stressing me out, because remember, whatever you see, you might not think this is, real, but even what you see is gonna stress you or relax you at your house. So yeah, the importance of doing nothing, I want to start to meditate, at least starting with like 10 minutes. It's really hard. Even though as a yoga instructor, I tried to meditate. For me, it's really hard, because being just in silence, it's hard. So that's something I want to do. I want to start meditating. I'm gonna get rid of stuff that is, causing stress. Stop thinking that you're gonna use that in the future. Most of the time you're not gonna use it, and you still have to clean it, you still have to store it, you still have to look at it, you still will see it, so get rid of stuff that you are not gonna use. Ask yourself, like, be honest with yourself. I want to just find that time to relax, to just spend time with me, instead of focusing on other things, because there's a saying that says the more you own, the more your stuff is gonna own you. So I'm not really free. I don't have any freedom. Like, I am prisoner of all the stuff that I have, and I started to feel this now, because I haven't been able to relax, to just be in peace, to just have a pause. It's important to pause. Go to the spa, have a date with yourself, go out to eat on your own, and just like be by yourself, be alone, and just hear nothing. Don't even hear music. Just pause for a moment and breathe. You know, I've noticed that lately I've only been like doing my meditation during my yoga classes. I've been only breathing during my yoga classes. But what about, you know, doing a practice for me, for my health, for me as an individual, not as an instructor? So yeah, like, you know, it is important. It is important to meditate, to have a good night's sleep, to relax. Like, find things that relax you and do them. You know, care for yourself, because let me tell you one thing: if you don't care for you, who's gonna care for you? Nobody. You need to see that you are a priority, and then everything else comes next. Have a blessed day.